Hi everyone, Baron here. I had a great year and I published video each week since I promised, and you all been wonderful. So we are going through the entire year and we're starting with those lava lamps that we did with the Alka-Seltzer. That was the first experiment that I did this year. And I continued with some acetone and styrofoam, which has an amazing effect. And I just love the sound and I love the satisfaction of them like melting. And we have this amazing glycerin and glass that has the same refraction of light. So it's nearly invisible. We had a Cartesian diver or sinking ketchup. That is quite interesting. Could be like a magic trick. We're gonna go on to milk and Coca-Cola. And Coca-Cola and milk. The left one didn't turn out very well, not much different. But the Coca-Cola milk, yeah, doesn't look that good. And then we tried this water to drip and we got the Leidenfrost effect and traveled round and round, and we tried to fill it with even more water. I love that experiment. We did some experiment in a row, 4 experiments in a row. One was dish soap in milk, and we have food coloring. And the dish soap attacked the fat in the milk, so that's the effect. And we have this also food coloring in oil, and they are sinking down into the water and create this fascinating colors. And we have had Mentos and Coca-Cola Lava-Lamp. Worked out quite fine. And we had this, and I love the sound of this. You need to listen now when I place the egg on top. That's probably the favorite one on the year. And we tried to create some vacuum with some water and fire. And I placed some water on it and we lifted up, and it was really heavy. I couldn't imagine that it would take so much. And we made those perfect smoke rings as well. And we tried a lens law with dropping a magnet ball into some aluminium tubes. And it falls like in slow motion. Really fascinating. I'll be waiting to do that experiment. And we tried some hydrophobic sand, and it's fascinating as well. All science is pretty much so. And we tried, this is my favorite. To be honest, I changed my mind. The Ferrofluid, discovered by NASA to travel oil in space with and we create these spikes with a magnetic field, and it looks like pretty much an alien in liquid form. We try to actually travel it in water. And I also did a trick on you. it wasn't really what it looked like, but I told you afterwards, because I want to learn out some science, not trick you. They looked amazing and it tells something about surface tension, and we were bouncing bubbles, and that's an amazing feeling. And we were also making a bubble in a bubble. We were playing with a metal called Gallium, and the spoon were actually melting. Looks really weird. The most useless spoon in the world. We were also doing some casting with the Gallium, and it turned out pretty fine, if I can say it myself. And I was also trying to hold it in my hand. It feels kind of strange, like a really heavy liquid. And we have Nitinol, or called memory virus as well. And it's interesting how it can actually go back to a programmed shape. And I was holding like competitions to see which one will go back to its original form first. And I was trying to satisfying spring together in hot water. And we had another useless spoon. I don't know what's with me and spoons, but it doesn't go very well. And we were having another competition between the spring and the paperclip. And it's actually ended up to nearly a perfect ending, but kind of out of focus. Yeah, it was really great. And then I bought myself a vacuum chamber and a vacuum pump, and we were starting off by vacuum suites. This is something you're gonna see more of in next year, the vacuum chamber. And we had this marshmallow chocolate coated thing that expanded to crazy levels. And I learned not to let in the air too fast, because it will be very much cleaning. And I also tried the alarm clock, and the bell went out, but the hammering kept going. So I tried to put something soft below, but I wasn't thinking straight. Couldn't say that was very quiet. And then we tried to disappear some ink, disappearing ink with heat, and tried some cold to get back the ink or make it visible again. And there we have it. And the last one is the Santa marshmallow, and it's really growing and it's fascinating. And after a while we'll let the air in again, and it will actually shrink. And this is the last vacuum, I did it 3 or 4 times, and you see how compact they are and really hard, and yeah, not very good to be honest. That was all for this year. I hope you will follow me next year as well. And I also started Tik Tok, and I started Firework. It's 2 application that you can download for your cell phone, and follow me with the same nick. I wish you a happy new year, and thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing this year with me.